What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Now, obviously, this is our 1000th episode of Coffee with Hooligans. You guys are badass. I can't believe we made it to 1000 episodes. It's super crazy. Now, I was going to put together a bunch of clips and stuff, but on Saturday, I think it's Saturday, it's going to be our 6-year anniversary of live streaming. So I figure we'll wait and we will make clips and stuff for all 6 years we've been live streaming. So I'm pretty excited to put all of that together, but we're going to make today as fun as we can, even though I'm severely sunburned and got a terrible headache. We got lots of fun stuff that I have planned. But first, we're going to be starting off with the news. So we're going to read through the schedule really quick, and then we will be hopping in the chat. So let me know how you hooligans are doing today. And like I said, we'll get to all the fun stuff. We're going to be starting out with this first video title. President Trump says he is still not satisfied with the Iran deal. Not exactly breaking news. Then we have an interesting video titled, Jill Biden says that she feared that Joe Biden was having a stroke during the disastrous 2024 debate. I mean, it looked like he was having a stroke. It was like 4 years of him having a stroke. Then we have a video titled, DOJ investigating E. Jean Carroll because they believe she's a liar. And then we have an interesting video titled, Scott Bessent says steps have been taken to put President Trump on the $250th bill. That'll be interesting. We'll see if it actually comes to fruition. The judge is standing in the way of everything. The Dems stand in the way of everything. But it'd be pretty cool to have a $250 bill with Trump's face on it. Then we got our midlife break, our funny video halfway through. Today it was provided by Eagle, and it's titled, Changes Your Lifestyle. Then getting back into the news, we have a video titled, Good Employee Charged with Fraud, or Google, I don't know why I read it like that. Google employee charged with fraud, money laundering after placing bets on Polymarket, more Polymarket problems. Then we have a video, doubly, it's so stupid. This is why people hate cops. Woman with no right hand pulled over for holding a phone speaks out. Limb difference is normal. I've never heard of limb difference, but that's okay. The second video is the actual body cam footage of the woman being pulled over for holding a phone in her right hand when she does not even have a right hand. I don't know. That's going to make everybody frustrated. Then we got a video titled, Ex-CIA officer accused of fraud stashed $40 million in gold bars at his house. He did a bunch of lying. He actually got promoted in the government lying because they don't check on anything. Then for the last little bit of the news, it is Lefties Losing It. Today it's titled, Dr. Jill thought Biden was having a stroke on stage. Now, luckily, we got 9 minutes of Rita today, so I cut it in half so we can actually have Lefties Losing It tomorrow because they don't normally have Lefties Losing on Friday. So we're going to have part 1 today and part 1 tomorrow. Then we're going to begin in the fun stuff. We're going to eat a whole bunch of warheads just because it's our 1000th episode and we want to do something fun. So we're going to eat warheads. Then I'm going to try and host like another 6 videos. First one's provided by Russell. It's titled, the first of the 2 funny videos of the day. Like I said, provided by Russell. On the first one, it's titled Average Trip to Walmart. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Colty, and it's titled Just a Misunderstanding. And then I added 6 funny videos on top of that. So we got extra funny videos today. First of 6, average fast food experience. Second of 6, Ronald's going through things. Third of 6, it's just ruined. Our 4th out of the 6 is worst she could say is no. And the 5th out of the 6, embarrassing your girlfriend. And the 6th out of 6, hooligans at the bar. All of that's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat and see how you hooligans are doing today. And what is up, everyone, over on jeffmaclive.com. What's up, Russell? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Ghostly? What's up, Salty Ragu? What's up, Colty? What's up, Zero? And what's up, Matt Rogers? Happy freedom, you hooligans. I appreciate all of you guys being on the website. And what is up, everyone, over on Rumble? Major, you were first today. Happy freedom to you, Major, and I appreciate you racing in the chat. What's up, Kevin? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Guess Who? Happy freedom to you. What's up, MU? What's up, Sly Dog? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Thank you so much, Colty, for the $2 hairs over on Rumble. You're a badass, Colty. I appreciate the support, and you're the first donor of the day. It says, congratulations, Jeff. Happy 1,000 episodes. Thank you. Well, thank you, Colty. I appreciate it. Let me see. Make sure we get everybody here. What's up, Plastic Quack? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Salty Ragu? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you being omnipresent. What's up, Cass? Happy freedom. What's up, Magic Moon? What's up, Bill Clay? Happy freedom to you, hooligans. What's up, Zero? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being omnipresent. Let me see. Matt Rogers, you are omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Elder Zoomer? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Sergeant Tripod? Happy freedom to you. Scrolling. What's up, Disco? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Tony Rez? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Zupia? Happy freedom to you. Scrolling. Thank you so much, Elder Zoomer, for the $10 hairs over on Rumble. You're a badass, Elder Zoomer. Thank you so much for the support. It says 1,000 cents for 1,000 episodes. Thank you so much, Elder Zoomer. I appreciate you. Let me see. Zupia, Dara, get you either way. Happy freedom to you. Make sure we get everybody before we move forward here. What's up, Chris? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Polish? Happy freedom. I think we got everybody. You guys hit that like button over on Rumble. See if you can get us back on the front page. And what is up, everyone, over on the GoofTube? Selderwegu, you were first today. First bigots. Yes, very nice. Appreciate you being omnipresent. What's up, Salty Ginger? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Master Dork? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Kevin? Happy freedom. What's up, DP? Happy freedom to you. Let me see. Make sure we get everybody. What's up, Caitlin? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you joining us. What's up, Agent O? Happy freedom. What's up, Christine? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Baltimore? Happy freedom. Matt Rogers, you are truly omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Buckeye? Happy freedom. What's up, Roy? Happy freedom to you. Let me see. What's up, Speech? Appreciate you being with us. Happy freedom. What's up, Lefty Lucy? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Mitchell? And what's up, Donna? Happy freedom to you, Hooligans. Appreciate all of you guys being here. Hit that like button over on the GoofTube. And what is up, everyone over on Kick? What's up, Meta? Happy freedom to you. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? Guess who? You're omnipresent. Appreciate you. What's up, Richard? Happy freedom to you. And what is up, everyone over on Blaze? And what's up, everyone over on X? Happy freedom to you, Hooligans. Let's go ahead and get into things. Like I said, President Trump says he is still not satisfied with the Iran deal. They're not satisfying our president, and we don't like that. Yes. Hit that like button if you got one, and let's get into this.
Welcome back. U.S. sources told the White House press pool today there is a tentative agreement with Iran that would extend the ceasefire 60 days and launch talks on Iran's nuclear program.
But as Natalie Brand reports, President Trump still needs to sign off on the deal, which comes amid new skirmishes.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says U.S. and Iranian negotiators are going back and forth on a potential agreement, but that President Trump's red lines are firm.
It is a multifaceted agreement, and nothing is going to be on the table until we see the Strait of Hormuz open and the Iranians agree that they have to turn over the highly enriched uranium and that they can't have a nuclear program.
Bessent announced Thursday he sanctioned Iran's Persian Gulf Strait Authority, which has tried to formalize control over the Strait of Hormuz by collecting tolls.
Free transit, navigation of the seas has to be free and open as it was before.
The president has said any deal must be a good one, and national security experts say finalizing the details could be the most challenging part.
You look at the history of our negotiations with the Iranians going back for many presidents. They do tend to throw roadblocks in at the last minute and to kind of change their negotiating positions from time to time. We can still remain hopeful on this one.
Amid talks, the U.S. and Iran have exchanged strikes twice this week. U.S. Central Command confirmed it targeted an Iranian site that sent attack drones over the Strait of Hormuz. Iran responded with a ballistic missile launch toward Kuwait that CENTCOM says was successfully intercepted.
Pakistan, which has been facilitating negotiations, says its top diplomat will meet with Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Washington, D.C. Friday to exchange views on these latest developments.
Yeah, just cut her right off. Not really anything new. They did a lot of talking, but the big thing is they extended the ceasefire for another 60 days. They said that they're working on the details, but the U.S. wants the Strait to open up. Iran's not settled on that yet, and they also don't want to give up their nuclear program, so really, how much progress has actually been made? Next up, Jill Handler says that she feared that Joe Biden was having a stroke during the disastrous 2024 debate. We're just going to get right into this one. It's not very long, is what she said. Hit the like button. Let's get into this.
Former First Lady Jill Biden is defending her husband's mental fitness during the final months of his re-election campaign. In a new interview with CBS News Sunday morning, Dr. Biden revisited the debate performance that rattled Democrats around the country.
I wasn't horrified, I was frightened, because I had never, ever seen Joe like that before or since. Never.
Or since?
Yes, or
You've
since.
never seen him like
never.
that?
No.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I mean, as I watched it, I thought, oh my God, he's having a stroke.
Well, you can watch that full interview on CBS Sunday morning right here on Ken's 5.
Nah, we don't want to see the whole interview. That's enough of Jill Handler. That's all we needed. Jill Handler saying that she's never seen Joe Biden act that way, the way he did during the debate. She says she didn't see him act like that before or since the debate. It was just a one-off. He was having a bad day. That's all it was. And then she says she thought he was having a stroke. So did us for 4 years. For 4 years, every time we seen him, we were like, is he having a stroke? He admitted to having cancer and everything else. Anyways, next up, DOJ investigating E. Jean Carroll. They say she's a liar. They're investigating for perjury. We'll see how it goes. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this first 2 videos. Zero elder abuse? Yeah, that's what they should be investigating her for. Salt Rego put her in jail, for real. Colty, today's my wife's uncle 88th birthday. Well, happy birthday to him. That's awesome. I love birthdays. Appreciate you, 10 man. Happy freedom to you. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Jack? Happy freedom. What's up, Anger? Happy freedom. Southern Tripod, she was so concerned they went to a Waffle House afterwards. I totally forget about that. They did go to a Waffle House right afterwards. He's out there shaking hands and looking shocked at the same time. Holy Jack, I can't read that out loud, but yes, you're right. Sly Dog lies, I know. Lying her face off. Guess who? It's whose birthday today? What's up, Dutton? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Danon? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Obnoxious Scott? Happy freedom. What's up, Nobody? Happy freedom to you. Polish. I know. Sun's out, guns out. I'm sitting here sweating to death, though. Holy. Thank you so much, Snooks, for the $100 hair donation over on Rumble. You're a badass, Snooks. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. It says, happy 1000th episode, Jeff. You were a badass. Much respect, and I love the Hooligan family. Well, thank you so much, Snooks. I really appreciate you, and much love to you. Thank you so much. Holy. Guess who? It's Rubio's birthday today? I did not know that. I wonder what they're doing for his birthday. Snooks, you're awesome. Thank you. Let me see. Christine, she's lying. I know. If she's talking, she's lying. Mitchell, Jill's a lizard. She is. I think she was in the UFO files they just released. I'm pretty sure. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom to you. Kevin made a bacon wrapped chicken and baked potato for supper. Even put brown sugar on the bacon. Oh my God, it was so good. I believe it. It sounds good. Sounds fantastic. You guys want to see what I ate? Hold on, let me see if I can get this pulled up. I had a burger earlier. I don't know what the hell. Let me see. There we go. This is what I ate earlier. It was a 1 pound chili cheeseburger because I wanted to celebrate the 1000th episode of Coffee with Hooligans. I was all excited earlier. Had to get me a chili cheeseburger. It was so good. It was so good. They charged me way too much money for it, but it was amazing. It was amazing. It was interesting because the cooks actually came out to the table I was sitting at to ask me if I was actually going to finish the burger. I was like, yeah, yes, we don't waste food around here. Not at all. He was huge. Saldragu, fatty, I know. Fat as shit, boy. Russell, I always go to a Waffle House after a stroke. That's right, Russell. That's right. It's the hooligan way. Now there's people banging in the hallway. Not the fun kind of way. Southern tripod on the left coast, we call it dinner. I think in Canada they all call it supper. My grandma used to call it supper, but I've never heard anybody else here in the U.S. call it supper. I will accept dinner either way. Call it whatever you want. As long as you put chili and cheese on it, I'm eating it. Salt ragu, that time has passed. There was no way I was going to be able to sit here and do the live after eating something like that. I had to prepare appropriately. What's up, Kiltastrophe? Happy freedom to you. There was another medical problem that old man Walter had, and they covered it up too. Oh yeah, him existing is a medical problem. Guess who? Former president. Yeah, former president in charge, Jill Biden. Obama helped too. Come on, man. Is there I use them interchangeably, supper and dinner, whenever it's appropriate. 10 man in the South, it's supper. I've heard that. When I was younger. Cheers to you, Salty Ragu. Salty Ragu, I call it late food. I just call it being hungry. Sometimes it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, I'm hungry. Elder Zoomer's dinner around these parts. What's up, Shane? Happy freedom to you. All right, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said, DOJ investigating E. Jean Carroll because they think she's a liar. It's coming up next, but first I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, make sure you post all of your memes over on Discord or jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out as we're making Saturdays more fun. Let's get this pulled up. Get this ugly woman's face all up in the camera here. Talking that stuff. Made these millions of doll hairs off of President Trump. DOJ, they think she's a liar. Hit that like button and let's get into this.
President Trump's campaign of retribution is now targeting E. Jean Carroll, the 82-year-old former magazine editor who accused Trump of sexually assaulting her in the mid-90s. Now, our sources tell us the Justice Department is looking at whether she may have committed perjury in connection with her 2 civil lawsuits against the president. I'm told they are specifically looking at a 2022 deposition where she said she had not received any outside funding, but her lawyer subsequently told the judge that she had received money from billionaire Reid Hoffman for legal fees and other expenses. Now, ahead of the trial, the judge said he didn't see any issues with her credibility and blocked Trump lawyers from being able to ask about this issue around funding. Now, under Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, this retribution campaign has certainly sped up, but we're told that Blanche has actually recused himself in this investigation because of his prior work related to these appeals. Now, I'm told he has not been involved in any meetings or discussions in connection with this investigation. Instead, it's being handled out of the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago, where Reid Hoffman's nonprofit is located. Carroll is currently embroiled in multiple ongoing legal battles with the president. Juries have awarded her millions of dollars in damages, but the president has appealed those decisions, including one all the way to the Supreme Court, that $5 million judgment. The Supreme Court, though, has deferred 12 times on whether it wants to actually take up that case. Now, Carroll's legal team declined to comment for this story, and we were unable to reach Reid Hoffman.
All right. Well, it's kind of ironic because it sounds like her attorney is what caused these problems, which is not usually how things go. But it's kind of like her attorney busted her out for lying. They're saying that Eugene Carroll's being investigated for perjury, I almost said purgatory, perjury by the DOJ. She claimed that she did not receive outside funding, but her lawyer said that she actually received doll hairs from a billionaire. Good job, lawyer. Next up, Scott Bessent, or however you say his name, says steps have been taken to put Trump on the $250 bill. If they can get it passed, then we're going to see Trump on the doll hair. That'll be interesting. I think it's interesting, but at the same time, what's going to happen the next time a Democrat gets in office? That's what I really think. Because I don't want to see Hyena Harris on the $250 bill. That's a no-go for me. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about Eugene Carroll being a liar, potentially. Saldrigo, it happens. I understand. Sam, was that the Crypt Keeper? It wasn't. She's lying. Zero, she's going to lose everything in the end? Good. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I try not to get my hopes up when evil people start having to go to court or potentially face accountability, because a lot of times it's just for show. They'll be like, oh, we're going to do like the Obama thing. They were like, we got Obama dead to rights on treason. Everybody got all excited. I was like, I don't know. And then like the very next day, they're like, nah, we're not going after Obama. I might have said Biden, going after Obama. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It's like when they audited Michigan for the 2020 election. They were like, we're going to have the people that we think were cheating go audit themselves to see if they were cheating 2 weeks later. They said they weren't cheating. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll actually get Eugene Carroll. Maybe they'll say that there was no wrongdoing. She's just an angel. Major political theater, nothing ever happens. Yeah, I'm sick of that. What's up, Abby girl? Happy freedom to you. I wasn't sure if you were coming back, Abby girl. Everybody was saying that I missed you in the chat, and then you didn't show up yesterday. It was like, oh, it was all my fault. It was all my fault. Guess who? Brunch is just a bunch of Karens going to get drunk on Sunday and share the D-pics that they got the night before. Is that what brunch is about? I've been to brunch, but I didn't participate in that part. Colty, what are you talking about? I know it's not real, but it's tasty. What are you talking about? Oh, the Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A is unreasonably good. I have 3 different kind of Chick-fil-A sauces in the fridge. I think they put crack in it. I don't know if it's made by Hunter Biden or how it goes. Thanks so much, Slide Dog, for the doll hair over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Slide Dog. Thank you so much for the support. It says, Harris on the $2 bill because she's a cheap hoe. That's right. That's right. I don't want to look at her, though. You know, I'm just saying. It's just a ball sack with teeth. Oh, I appreciate you, Abby girl. What's up, Appeal to Evan? Happy freedom to you. Cheek chops. I better not. Christine. All lefties lie, including her. Yep. If they didn't have double standards, they'd have no standards at all. Christine, I say dinner, but at work, I get confused and say lunch. Yeah, it happens. What's up, Hair? Happy freedom to you. Hair of the juice. So Smelly, happy freedom to you. Smelly, no proof, no nothing. E. Carroll also got her guns taken away. What'd she do to get her guns taken away? She probably bit a dog or something. Terrible woman. Zero, we'll see. Slide dog on the $2 bill. You wouldn't see her often. There's businesses here that deal out these $2 bills on a regular basis. There's a gas station in the city next to me that they intentionally go and get all their change in $2 bills and stuff. So you actually see $2 bills here often, like very often. They're in regular circulation here. I just don't want to see Hyena Harris on them. She don't deserve it. It could just be the words, she's a hoe. What's up, Angry God? Happy freedom to you. Sam, that's badass. All right, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said, Scott Bessent says steps have been taken to put President Trump on the $250 bill. We'll see if it actually goes through. Like I said, it's pretty entertaining, but I don't want to see a Democrat sticking their face on it, or who knows what they'll do. Anyways, hit that like button. Let's get into this.
Thank you, Dr. Bessent.
Yep.
How long until we see your signature next to President Trump's face on a $250 bill?
Well, again, as Treasury Secretary, I have two mandates for U.S. currency. At present, no living person can be on U.S. currency, and the currency must say, "In God we trust." So right now there is proposed legislation that in front of the House, in front of the Senate, to change the first requirement so that a living person, Donald J. Trump, could be on a $250 bill. So it's all in the hands of the, it's all up on Capitol Hill. So at Treasury, we prepare things in advance. So we have prepared in advance that if the legislation is passed, but we will stick to the law.
Do you think politically it's a good idea to put his face on a $250 bill when people are struggling to afford gas and groceries?
I don't think that there's anything untoward about having the President of the United States, the person who was President of the United States, on the 250th anniversary bill.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be entertaining if it actually goes through. I mean, I don't know if lefties have $250, but they're going to be all bent out of shape. They'd probably put all their money together, maybe go a day without buying drugs. Maybe go a week or so without cutting their wieners off. Save those doll hairs up just to get one of those bills, just to set it on fire on the street because they're idiots like that. Either way, Scott Bessent saying that they've brought legislation to make it so a living president can be put on our U.S. currency. They're going to attempt to put President Trump on the $250 bill, and we'll see how that turns out. Next up, we got our midlife break, or funny video halfway through. Today it was provided by Eagle and is titled, Changes Your Lifestyle. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat and see what you hooligans think about President Trump potentially being put on currency. Here, Juicer, that was the best festival I've ever been to. That's badass. Salt ragu, my goodness. That's like back from the COVID days. Russell, it'll never pass. Yeah, I don't think they're going to pass it either. What's up, Zom? Happy freedom to you. Those bills that get hoarded immediately. Yeah, I think you're right. Elder Zoomer, I guess it makes sense. The dollar's the new penny anyways. Yeah, everything costs too much. Bill Clay, do you know how many chili burgers you can buy with the $250 bill with Trump on it? Like 5? Like 5 of them or something like that. I'm telling you, you don't want to know how much they charged me for that burger, because I didn't know it was going to be as much as it actually was. I was wondering why the cooks were coming out of the kitchen to come check on me eating it. I thought my name was going to get on the wall because it was such a big ass burger. It was expensive though. Abigail, the LinkedIn owner, paid for E.G. and Carroll's attorney fees. That's who that guy is? I did not realize that. What'd she give him for those doll hairs? You don't want to know. Thank you so much, Sly Dog, for the doll hair over on Rumble. You're a badass, Sly Dog. Thank you so much for the support. It says, a Trump $250 bill would not affect the poor. They would never see one anyway because they are poor. It's true. It's true. Thank you so much for the support. Elder Zoomer, $250 hairs. That's 2 seats at the Indy 500. I'd like to go to that one day. I don't really know anything about NASCAR or anything, but I'd like to go and have some fun. What's up, Deep South Jody? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Andrew? Happy freedom. Andrew, why not the $100 bill? It's the new $20 bill. Maybe they don't want to change the existing bills. I'm not sure. Agent O, LinkedIn guy, is also connected to, what is it? I don't know what that word is. I don't know much about that guy. I never thought about who owned LinkedIn. Thank you, Snooks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to go and eat something nice. They charged me too much for it, but it was the best burger I've ever had from that place. And I've been getting burgers from there for 15 years or something like that. I wanted to give the cook like $5 hairs, but they charged me too much, so I couldn't do it. Thank you so much, Elder Zoomer, for the $2 hairs over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Elder Zoomer. Thank you so much for the support. It says, want to go to the Indy 500 next year? I'm renewing tickets soon. I would like to go. That'd be awesome. Thank you, Elder Zoomer. All right, hooligans. Moving forward here, like I said, we got our midlife break. Let's get this pulled up. Maybe. Oh, I remember. This is almost a follow-up video for that electric Ferrari that we covered the other day. This is provided by Eagle and it's titled, Changes Your Lifestyle.
Some cars don't just change your lifestyle, they change you.
David?
I'm gay now. Ferrari loose. You're gay now.
I knew it. That new Ferrari. It's got some strings attached to it. Anyways, getting back into the news here. Google employee charged with fraud, money laundering after placing bets on Polymarket. Polymarket's too enticing, getting all these people in trouble. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to join the membership program over on Rumble and become an official hooligan, all you have to do is click that big red subscribe button right below where you type in the chat. Now, if you're on Android and using the Rumble app, you're unable to see that big red subscribe button. So you got to open a browser, go to rumble.com, come to the live, hop in the chat. And like I said, right below where you type in the chat, you will see that big red subscribe button. Click that button and jump through the hoops, and your name will be highlighted as an official Rumble Hooligan. You'll have access to our custom emojis. We have chapstick emojis, scream and goat emojis, Klaus Daniels emojis, President Trump emojis, and more. It's a lot of fun during the live, especially during a Trump live. So definitely go join the membership program over on Rumble. Let's get this pulled up. Google engineer is trying to make those doll hairs. Instead, he might be going to prison. You know, that happens. Come on, do the thing. Load up here. We got news to cover and whatnot. It's throwing me off. Anyways, hit the like button over on Rumble as well as the CommuTube. And let's get into this.
An investigation is underway into alleged insider trading of information involving the world's largest prediction platform, Polymarket, and a Google engineer accused of making bets using confidential data. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has more.
A Google employee is charged with fraud and money laundering tonight after allegedly placing bets that federal prosecutors say he already knew the outcome of that netted more than $1 million. Federal prosecutors in New York allege 36-year-old Michelle Spagnuolo used his job as a Google software engineer, which gave him access to confidential and valuable non-public information, and then placed bets on prediction platform Polymarket. Using the username Alpha Raccoon, authorities say the engineer correctly bet Google's most searched person in 2025 would be the singer known as theyve. At the time of the bet, prosecutors say Polymarket assigned a near zero probability to theyve being the #1 searched person on Google this year. However, theyve, who has since pleaded not guilty to the murder of a 14-year-old, made it to the top of Google's list, with Spagnuolo's account profiting about $1.2 million, according to prosecutors. This is now the second case federal prosecutors have brought involving prediction markets. U.S. Special Forces soldier Gannon Van Dyke pleaded not guilty to making fraudulent bets on Polymarket about the raid involving Nicolas Maduro from Venezuela, with prosecutors saying Van Dyke helped plan and execute the raid. Google stating they are working with law enforcement and stated using confidential information to place bets is a serious breach of their policies. The company has placed Spagnuolo on leave. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right. He's been placed on leave. Yeah. Wonder how much time he's going to get, if any at all. Either way, they're saying that this Google software engineer is accused of insider trading by using non-public information through Google and placed bets on Polymarket, making him more than $1 million. He's been charged with fraud and money laundering. And we'll see. He works for Google, so, you know, maybe they'll be easy on him. Or maybe he's going to prison. We'll see. Next up, we got a doubly. And this video is frustrating. It's titled, "Woman with no right hand pulled over for holding a phone speaks out limb difference is normal." I've never heard of limb difference. That sounds gross. I don't know why it does, but it just does. It's whatever. I don't know why they did that. People already know about, like, you know, you shouldn't be fucking with people who got disabilities. Now they're calling it limb differences. That sounds like a liberal term. Anyways, this woman was accused of holding her phone while driving down the road. The officer said that she was holding her phone in her right hand, but she doesn't have a right hand. She just has a nub. They don't give a fuck. They wrote her a ticket anyways. That's why people hate cops. Anyways, it's coming up next. But first, we're going to hop in the chat, see what you guys think about this Google employee using some non-public info to do some insider trading. Yeah, Zero, I don't know. It's all NASCAR to me. Matt Rogers, lots of drivers are speaking out against NASCAR. Why? What is going on with that? All I know about racing is if you ain't first, you're last. I don't know anything else. Zero, how did he know about David? Probably search results. Because they can check all of that stuff. Ghostly, you think she was using the nub? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because we got the actual body cam footage, so we'll be able to make the determination on our own. Appeal to Evan Pelosi did insider trading, and she's still walking free. Yep. Well, they even they were trying to pass a bill, or maybe they did pass a bill. It's got her name on it because it's so obvious she does insider trading. She's probably within her official capacity. That's what they say about everything for anyone on Capitol Hill. Like, oh, they were eating babies? Well, they were probably within their official job duties, so, we can't do anything about it. Shane, I'm an engineer and he makes the title look bad. Fuck that guy. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Michigan Patriot? Happy freedom to you. Duh, and everybody's got to be special. Snowflakes. Yeah. Appeal to Heaven has to be their color on Ferraris. A lot of music industry changes the colors. Ferrari blacklists them. Yeah. That turquoise is their color. That's for their new electric Ferrari that we covered like 2 days ago. There's tons of memes about it. Hopefully we'll see a bunch of memes on Saturday. Shane, the military guy gets a pass. Yeah, see, and they're going after the military guy. We'll see if they actually go after the Google employee. What does this say? Elder Zoomer, I'm all right with the military betting on themselves. Yeah, even President Trump was kind of saying that. He was like, well, he betted on us, and then we got Maduro, so, whatever. But then he said, well, if he'd have been betting against us, then maybe we'd have a problem with it. And I don't know, that makes sense to me. What's up, Pickles? Happy freedom to you. Zom, Ferrari blacklisted Deadmau5 after he put rainbow, what is that? Neon cat on his Ferrari? Yeah, they're real sensitive about their Ferraris. Magic Moon will never buy a Ferrari. Yeah, I don't want a Ferrari either. Lamborghinis are like that too. Like, they look cool, but you'd never be able to afford to repair it. Even like an oil change is like crazy amounts of money, thousands of dollars for no reason. And then I guess they're not very good cars. They're just kind of gimmicky. McLarens are like that too. I've seen a ton of videos about McLarens being kind of cheaply put together. Things breaking, things not functioning the way they're supposed to. It's like, if you're dropping all that money on a car, you'd expect it to be great. Abigail Reed Hoffman is the LinkedIn owner. I'm surprised I haven't heard of him before. I'll have to look into it. He's probably connected to all kinds of people. I just never really thought about it. Shane, Trump seemed all right with him since he betted it on our side. Yeah, he wasn't mad about it. Mitchell, even if you pay off the Ferrari, they have statements in their selling contract that makes the car still theirs. Yeah. Well, I think it's like the representation of the brand. That's why they don't want you to paint the car, because it still has their logos and badges on it. It's worked out for them. They get to do lawsuits and everything else because of the way that's all laid out. What's up, Post Malone? Happy freedom to you. Post Malone, first statement in the chat, getting blocked by the AI moderator. I wish I could turn that stupid shit off. I don't know why it's like that. Kick is totally free speech, and then they put the AI mod on there. Stupid. Alright, hooligans, moving forward here. Like I said, we got a doubly. It has to deal with this woman being pulled over. She was accused of driving while looking at her phone. The officer said specifically that he saw her holding a phone in her right hand, and she immediately lifted up her right arm to show that she doesn't have a hand. And she could not have been doing that, but the officer didn't give a shit, so he wrote her a ticket anyways. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is just government overreach. Having cops makes it so we can't police ourselves. Anyways, woman with no right hand pulled over for holding a phone speaks out on limb difference is normal. Hit the like button if you got one. Let's get into this.
Police body camera footage of a Florida woman's traffic stop went viral after she was accused of holding a phone in her right hand while driving. But the issue is she doesn't have a right hand. Take a look at this exchange.
We were doing an operation for distracted driver and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. Now, court records show the citation has since been dismissed at the request of the deputy who issued it. Let's go live now to CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides, who spoke exclusively with the driver. Christian, what did she tell you?
Well, look, she said that at first she took it in stride. She thought that after the deputy pulled her over, upon seeing that she did not, in fact, have a right hand, he said to her that he had seen her using a device with her right hand. She does not have one. So she thought after he would see that perhaps the whole conversation would end there. But the deputy still wrote the ticket. Now, the incident happened back in February, but the body camera footage was just released this week and it's gone viral. She posted it on her Instagram account and she hopes that this can turn into a lesson about how to deal with people with limb difference. Take a listen to a little bit of what she told me.
I would love people to take away is that limb difference is normal. Somebody who looks different than you is normal. All of that is normal. Normal is whoever you're most comfortable being.
So the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office told me in a statement that the deputy initiated the traffic stop based on visual observation at the time of the incident and based on the totality of circumstances, but that they remain committed to professionalism, fairness, and the lawful enforcement of Florida statutes. Now, eventually, this officer asked for the ticket to be dismissed. There was a court hearing that was supposed to take place this week, but prior to that court hearing, the police officer said that he wanted that ticket dismissed. Now, we're going to hear a lot more from Katie Thomas on from that interview that we had. She had some really interesting takes about this entire ordeal, and we'll hear that tomorrow on CBS Mornings.
I'll look forward to hearing that. Christian Benavides, thank you so much.
All right, cops being cops. That's why I keep my ass in the house. Fuck those people. Anyways, we're going to pull up the actual body cam footage so you can see how ridiculous it actually was, as if it wasn't portrayed enough in that video there. This video is only like a minute long, but it'll show you how stupid this interaction actually was.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. This is why you're being pulled over. In the city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating the phone.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
up. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand?
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have your phone in your hand?
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration, and insurance
I do.
with you. All right, ma'am. So you're gonna receive a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. We got to put the phone down as we operate a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it.
I did not put that. No, if you want to take it to court.
But that's what you said when you pulled me over. Yes,
that's what I said.
That you saw me holding my device with my right hand.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to take it to court.
And that's what you saw.
That's what I said.
That's what you said you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket. That's how you take that ticket to court. Do you have any questions for me?
No. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Just an average day dealing with fucking cops. I don't know. Back when we first started live streaming and stuff, and we were all sitting here in the lockdowns, people were very fickle when it came to cops. And I used to say it all the time. You see somebody pulled over on the side of the road, that does not mean that they are a criminal or a bad person. Sometimes you just gotta talk to these damn cops, and they will always treat you like you're a piece of shit. And so it used to bother me a lot to be live and see people in the chat talking shit. When dealing with cops is an awful fucking experience. It doesn't matter who the hell you are or what you do in life. You come across a cop that's power tripping like that, or they're having a bad day or whatever, because they're just people too. Your life's in trouble. You are in danger. And so I don't know. Unless I see people that are actually sentenced for doing bad things, I don't think nothing about nothing. Because court and cops and judges and all of them are awful. They're awful. They're desensitized to criminal behavior, and they just basically look at everyone like a criminal, including a woman that only has one hand. So either way, this woman was pulled over for using her phone while was accused of using her phone while driving, holding her phone with her right hand. Turns out she doesn't have a right hand. She thought that she'd be off the hook and that'd be the end of the conversation, but the officer wrote her a ticket anyways. Now that the video's gone viral months after the traffic stop, all of a sudden the officer is asking for the ticket to be dismissed, obviously because he was busted out for being wrong and issuing a ticket anyways. This is all about power tripping. He probably went home and beat his wife in celebration. Maybe the kids and the dog too, I don't know. Anyways, next up, ex-CIA officer accused of fraud stashed $40 million in gold bars in his home. He was getting promotions in the federal government lying. He was lying. He was claiming that he was flying military aircrafts, and they were like, oh, okay. Here you go, bud. Here's a promotion. Like, don't double check shit. I don't know. I'm not surprised that so much fraud has been going on with federal funding and stuff, because apparently they'll even promote Fed boys who aren't even doing the work that they claim on their resume. It's crazy. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about this woman being harassed for not having a right hand, and then he made her eat shit on top of that. He was like, hand to God, and she threw her nub up, and he's like, that's not a hand. Oh, it's not a hand now? It was when it was holding the phone. Bunch of assholes. Zero, I've not had a bad experience with cops ever. I've had plenty of interactions. It's probably because you're a woman. They don't treat men and women the same. Even in the jail, it's like that. If you go into the jail on Saturday at the local jail here, they play movies. They'll go rent movies and stuff. They used to. I don't know what they do now, but they used to go to Redbox, and before that, they used to go to Family Video, and they play movies. Women get to have their cell door open to the hallway. Not men. Women get popcorn and shit on movie night. Not men. Not at all. There's absolutely a double standard when it comes to the justice system. It's just the way it is. One time I got in a domestic violence situation, and the officers kept telling me, what'd you do to make her hit you? And I had cuts and shit all over my face. They were taking pictures of me as evidence. They were like, but what did you do? I was sleeping. I was asleep. They were like, yeah, but what'd you do? I snored maybe? I was rolled over. I was tucked in tightly, sir. They were like, what made her punch you in the face multiple times while holding your phone? I don't know. I was asleep, but that's the way it goes. Sam, the whole judicial system is really fucked, especially with plea bargain agreements and deals. Epstein, everything is rigged. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. Saudi Arabia, I've had a bunch of bad ones. Yeah. That's why the best thing to do is just not say anything to them. Snugs, women can be just as abusive as men. Women are more abusive. If you look up statistics, women are more abusive than men when it comes to relationships and child abuse. It's just the media portrays men as big scary things. Matt Rogers, wife only has the other hand and he was pissed off. Angry cops. That's the real toxic masculinity. Matt Rogers, she handled it very well. Now sue the shit out of them? Yeah, absolutely. Soldier Ragu, his mom hates him? I hope so. Ghostly, he shouldn't be a cop? Yeah, I agree. Snugs, cop trying to get his ticket quota met? I think so. Hair juicer, what does that mean? Sam, if a cop's asking you questions, shut the fuck up. That's right. Yeah, don't talk to him. Not at all. Done. Google's the same way. If you search why does Why does my husband yell at me? It will give abusive hotline if you search. Why does my wife yell at me? It'll give reasons you messed up. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I said this the other day. If you make a post on social media, on most social media, if you do it on X, you'll probably be okay. But if you like make a post on TikTok or Facebook or anything like that, and you're like, all men should die, you know, for whatever reason or whatever, they'll let that shit fly. But if you're like, all women should die, you say the same exact thing, but just say women, your post will get taken down, your account will be suspended and shit. But it's done like that. It's done by design. It's all part of their, you know, their agenda that they're rolling out. Bill Clay, you have the right to remain silent. That's right. Elder Zoomer, the cops were asking me that shit while I had a gaping stab wound when I was 18. Yeah. One time I blew a brake line going to get my buddy from North Dakota, and it's like a 13-hour drive or some shit. I got halfway there. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't find a gas station because apparently they don't use gas in Minnesota or whatever the fuck. Blew my brake line after jumping my car into a field accidentally because I was lost, and the road all of a sudden stopped, and I didn't know that was going to happen until I did. So either way, I blew a brake line, called the non-emergency hotline, asked for an officer to come help me out because I didn't know where the fuck I was. I needed gas, and I blew my brake lines. Officer came out and held me at gunpoint, and then he searched me, then he handcuffed me, then he put me in the car, ran my record, had no warrants, had no problems, nothing like that, and then made me sleep on the floor of the police station for a couple of hours, and then handcuffed me to the interrogation table for another couple hours, and then took me to the auto shop where 3 hours later they fixed my brake lines for like $800, and then I went and picked my friend up. So yeah, it's always a great time talking with law enforcement. Chris, they should be solving crimes, not revenue collecting. Yeah, I think a lot of that's a facade. Like, you never really hear about how many people actually get away, how many murderers get away, how many kidnappers get away, like locally, how many get away with it. You never hear that because they need to keep this facade up that you're safe because we have law enforcement. This shit is fake. It is fake. They just catch the scragglers, the people who are too dumb to not get caught. That's it. Because that's why they go after people who are innocent. They try and get you on semantics. You say wrong words, they're pressing charges on you even if you can do shit wrong. It's just the way it is. Their business is to put humans in cages. That's their job. What's up, Roy? Happy Freedom. What's up, my feed? Happy Freedom to you. Michigan Patriot cop asked if he could give her a hand. I'm surprised he didn't open fire on her when she waved her little nub. She was like, I don't have a hand. He was like, taser, taser. She's lucky. Pickles, almost like they want to kill relationships between women and men. Well, yeah, they've already tried to divide everybody by race. Now they're doing it by gender. People used to argue over football teams. Sam, they literally go back to the station and laugh and talk shit about what they do. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you ever like get lodged in like a drunk tank or whatever, that's exactly what they do. They come back and they're like, I caught this one bitch doing this, and they talk just like that. They talk just like criminals. Sometimes they'll hang out in the cell with criminals because they're kind of all the same. Rotella, thank you so much for the raid. Holy, where's the thing at? Let's do it. Thank you so much, Rotella, for the raid. Let me grab your link really quick. We're doing a raid dance here. I'm doing the thing. I'm sitting here sweating my ass off. You guys need to go follow the Rotella. You need to go do that. Thank you so much, Rotella, for the raid. Really appreciate much for the raid, Rotella. Welcome, Raiders. Hit that like button on your way in. We're in between videos right now. It is our 1000th episode of Coffee with Hooligans. We are covering the news right now, but we got lots of fun stuff coming up. So please stick with us. And like I said, hit that like button. We got more videos coming up soon. What's up, Too Real? Happy freedom to you. Minus spider bites, Too Real? Yeah. We're going for another 1,000 episodes. Like nobody's ever seen before. What's up, Sandra's Library? Happy freedom to you. Thank you so much for the bits over on Twitch. Really appreciate you, Sandra's Library. Thank you. Let me see here. Is it hot where you guys are? It's so damn humid here. What's up, Sharon's here? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Maggie? Happy freedom to you. Appreciate you, Rotella. Thank you so much for the raid. What's up, Fatty Show? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Overtax? What's up, Cable Guy? Happy freedom to you. All right, hooligans. Let's keep her moving here. Thank you so much, Rotella, for the $20 here over on Rumble. You're a badass, Rotella. Thank you so much for the support. It says ballyhoo. Ballyhoo to you, Rotella. Thank you so much. All right, hooligans. Holy, Magic Moon 90. I'd be melting. I'd be melting at 90. I'd be having a stroke like old man Walter. Like I said, next up, ex-CIA officer accused of fraud stashed $40 million in gold bars at his house. He also had some luxury watches, some Rolexes and stuff, something very nice. Anyways, before we get into this, I want to remind you, hooligans, really quick, that you should go join jeffmaclive.com. Go set you up a profile, create posts in Hooligans Alley, the forums, and the group chats. Plus, watching the live is a lot more fun with memes and gifs in the chat. There's tons of stuff to do and new things happening every day. Select a free membership to get started. I'll drop this link really quick. We're going to get right into this next video. And I really can't believe this CIA guy, he was getting promotions and stuff by lying on his resume. It's so crazy. You would think the federal government would check on stuff like that, but I guess not. Guess I'm just overthinking it. Come on, come on. Alright, hooligans, hit that like button if you got one. Let's get into this.
Former CIA officer accused of faking his education and credentials nearly 2 decades ago and now charged with theft as the FBI found millions of dollars in gold bars, cash, luxury watches at his home. Stephanie Ramos has the story. Good morning, Stephanie.
George, good morning. This is shocking on a few different levels. Court documents say David Rush faked his credentials for 17 years. One source familiar with the case telling ABC News he ultimately worked for the CIA. Prosecutors argue Rush obtained a fraudulently inflated salary and fraudulently obtained military leave. Now, in November of last year, he allegedly made several inquiries asking for significant amounts of foreign currency and tens of millions of dollars in gold bars for work-related expenses. During the investigation, the FBI says they found more than 300 gold bars at his home, weighing nearly 700 pounds and were worth around $40 million. They also reportedly found around $2 million in cash and 35 luxury watches. But allegedly, there is more gold that is unaccounted for this morning. The alleged web of lies started back in 2009 when court documents say Rush lied about his resume, saying he attended Clemson University when he did not, and falsely claimed he was a Navy pilot. Rush is now facing a charge of theft of public money and has not yet entered a plea. He has a hearing scheduled for tomorrow, but both sides have requested a continuance for June 5th. Michael.
Wow. All right, Stephanie. That's just wow. Nathan got away with it for that long. We're going to go now.
It's amazing he got away with it that long. I guess. I don't know. You hear about all the fraud going on from the federal doll hairs and tax dollars. Thought maybe that'd be it. Nope. I wonder how many employees in the government have lied on their resume and got promotions and access to certain assets and whatnot, just lying their face off. It's interesting to see how not organized the government is. Either way, former CIA officer is accused of faking his credentials for 17 years. Now, I did a little web search to try and fill in the blanks here and get some more details. They're saying that the lies allowed him to bypass legitimate qualification requirements, eventually leading to his promotion to a senior executive service. the highest tier of federal civilian employment. Without these fabrications, he likely would not have attained the seniority or trust required to request and receive tens of millions of dollars in gold and currency. He requested the bullion and foreign currency between November 2025 and March of 2026. So like that just happened. It was for purported, I guess, work-related expenses, but instead he embezzled the assets for personal use. They found more than 300 gold bars worth around $40 million. They also found $2 million in cash and 35 luxury watches. He's facing charges of theft of public money, which I don't know exactly what that is. I mean, he's getting fraud, so I'm thinking 10 plus years. Let me see. 10 years. I knew it. I knew it. All these crimes end up being 10 years. That one guy who was working with the Venezuela government, working against our own government, and he was like a senator or something like that, he was only facing 10 years. So that's, I don't know. These crimes sound really big on paper, but people get more time for dealing drugs and shit. So I don't know. I guess if you want to steal $40 million from the government, you're facing about 10 years in prison and $1,000 in fines. Oh, that's nice. That's okay. Okay. It sounds like that punishment doesn't fit the crime, but that's just my opinion. Either way, next up we got Lefties Losing It. It's titled Dr. Jill Thought Biden Was Having a Stroke on Stage. Now, like I said earlier, today's Lefties Losing It is 9 minutes long, so I cut it in half so we can have Lefties Losing It tomorrow, because normally they don't do it on Fridays. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. It's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you're going to think about this lion-ass CIA officer. Sam, so it's really not much different than illegals committing fraud and stealing taxpayer money, which, by the way, will be illegal to investigate or talk about in California soon if they pass Nick Shirley law. What is the world coming to? Yeah, Sam, you're right. I wonder if they're actually going to be able to pass that law, banning like independent journalism to a certain degree. Colty, well, I just know... Let's see. I just know you know where all the gold in Fort Knox was. Yeah. They're all a bunch of liars. Cosley, well, anyway, nothing to see here. No reason to ask why the CIA needed that much gold. Yeah. They're like, you need 300 bars of gold? He's like, yeah, just, I got some stuff going on this weekend. They were like, all right, here you go. Here you go. Zero CIA agent was paid off. Could be. 10-man. No, I think they said a crazy number. They said it was like 700 pounds of gold. It was worth $40 million. He just had it sitting in the house. Had his TV sitting on it. Zero, tomorrow will be the test for who watched today. That's right. That's right. What's going on over here? Thank you so much, Pickles, for gifting 5 subs over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Pickles. Thank you so much for making more hooligans. Where are we at right now? I was actually just wondering this. How many hooligans do we have? Let's pull these stats up real quick. Oh, we're at 100 right now. Holy, I think you just got us back to 100, Pickles. Snooks, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs over on Rumble. You're badass, Snooks. Thank you so much for all your support and everything you do for all of us. You guys together just put us back at 100 hooligans over on Rumble. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much, Abby Girl, for the $50 donation over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Abby Girl. I feel like I need to say your name 100 times, though, so you don't feel like you're being left out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Says, congratulations, Jeff, on the 1000th episode. Love the Rumble Hooligan family. Happy freedom. Happy freedom to you, Abby Girl, and thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Done 300 bars is around $4,500. What do you mean? Well, did they say the weight of the bars? We'd have to do some math. Go see some American Dad level shit. Yeah, I love American Dad. Did they stop making new episodes for that? I haven't seen any of that in a long time. A long time. Salty Ragu, I'll watch yesterday. That hurt my brain to read that out loud. It's just a little guy. Magic Moon. An ounce. Oh, an ounce is $4,500. I don't know what the bars are. Zom could be 400 ounce bars. Well, we could just Google it really quick. I'm sure they know to some degree. I don't know if they'll tell us honestly, you know, but we could see what they say. Find some stats here. Since everybody's always looking at gold and silver prices, I know it's a big thing with you hooligans. Assets and whatnot. I think I spelled that right. Come on, tell me. Each bar was 1 kilo. It says each bar was about 2.2 pounds, and he had 303 of them. So we just do some math really quick, right? They got the math all laid out here. So 2.2 pounds times 303 bars is 666. That's ironic. It's 666.6 pounds. So what's the value of gold, and how does that affect troy ounces? Because they don't go by regular ounces, they go by troy ounces. Okay, well, you guys got the math. You go figure it out. Go figure out the price of gold, and then you're looking at 666.6 pounds of gold, which is they kind of over-guessed it when they were talking about it in the news. They said it was about 700 pounds of gold, but it actually was 400 pounds less than that. Unless that's what it was before they started sticking gold bars in their pants. Yeah, that's probably what it was, honestly. AVG's like, we're going to run a scan right now. Okay. Salty Ragu, ounce is, gold. Yeah, it's a different kind of ounce, Salty Ragu. How come they don't sell weed in troy ounces? Colty, that's some Illuminati shit hidden right in our faces. Yeah, they didn't think we were going to do the math, but we do. We do the math over here. Magic Moon, 1 kilo is 35.27 ounces. But what is that for troy ounces, though? Because troy ounces is different than a regular ounce. What's up, King of Biltong? Happy freedom to you, and thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. Fatty Show, do you know Baker Derrick? That's the only one I ever heard say doll hairs. No, I don't know Baker Derrick. I say doll hairs because of Roger on American Dad, which is ironic because Ghostly just brought up American Dad. Roger on American Dad, there's an episode where he makes like an agreement or some shit, I think, with Steve. And Steve's like, all right, well, give me my money. And he's like, no, I didn't tell you I was going to give you money. He's like, what? And he's like, read the contract. And he was offering him like 200 doll hairs, not dollars. And so, I don't know. I know that's a dumb reason to say it, but that's exactly why I say it. I've been saying it for years. The doll hairs. Angry God, welcome back. We were about to lose our marbles here. Maggie, CIA should be dismantled. They're just gangsters. Yeah, I feel like the CIA runs the world. I wonder what Klaus Daniels is. Ain't that damn hot. He needs to clock in and come to work. Thank you so much, Hair Juicer, for gifting 5 subs over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Hair Juicer. Thank you so much for making more hooligans. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Guess who? How did he smuggle all that gold? He was walking funny out of Fort Knox in his booty vault. He just rolled away in a wheelchair. It was for work purposes. It was in his emotional support wheelchair. Chris, he was too lazy to get off his ass and pan his own gold. You're right. You're right. He's lazy ass. Lazy good for nothing. Shane just lost your Rumble Premium. Perfect timing. Keeping you with us. Done. Doll hairs was a thing in Dumb and Dumber as well. I did not realize. Holy, thank you so much, King of Biltong, for the 100 doll hairs over on Rumble. You're amazing, King of Biltong. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you so much for everything. You're awesome. Says, I know it's only 10C an episode, 10 cents an episode, but I also have a budget. Thank you so much, King of Biltong. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hair Juicer, for the $20 hairs over on Rumble. You're a badass, Hair Juicer. Thank you so much for the support. Says, happy 1,000. Thank you, Hair Juicer. I really appreciate you. You hooligans are amazing. Holy. Slide out. I know. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. 0, 6 pounds, 3 kilograms. Should be closer to 150,000. What, per bar? 10 man, 6 pounds of gold is 394,000 doll hairs. Did we figure out the Troy ounce thing though? 0, the fucking metric system. I know, that's what I'm saying. Colty, that'd be amazing. What's up, TT? Happy freedom to you. Master Dork, I bet they won't arrest him and put him away. Talking about the CIA agent. They go to arrest him. He's like, no, I'm your superior. They're like, you are? He's like, yeah, I got a badge and everything. They were like, oh, okay. And they just let him go. He doesn't have to validate shit. He's like, he just walks around handing people his resume. It's full of fraudulent bullshit. He's like, I'm actually your boss. He's, oh, all right. Richard, you got the numbers. 1 kilogram, 1 kilo, 32.15 troy ounces. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so this is the troy ounce amount for 1 kilo. And what did he have? He had 303, right? Where's my calculator at? There we go. So this number, invalid input. Fuck you, calculator. Fight me, this damn math. 32.15 times 303 bars of gold. 9,741.45 troy ounces, right? So then you would take 9,741.5. We'll just round it to a half. So 9741.5, and then times that by the price of gold per troy ounce. And that is what the value should be in today's market. So I'll just drop this in the chat. You guys do the math. We're going to move on to read it here, but you go figure that out. There's the numbers. Figure it all out. It's that number times today's cost of gold. We did it. We do all the math over here. Now, like I said, I'm getting this pulled up with lefties losing it. While I'm doing that, what color do you think Rita is wearing today? I think she got a new wardrobe. She's been wearing new colors. Well, it is like becoming winter time over there. Australia's not real, but you know. $10 man, 40 million. I don't think it's 40 million exactly. I bet it's a little less, but I haven't done the math yet. Snugs, yeah, I saw that. Thank you so much, Colty, for the doll hair over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Colty. Thank you so much for the support. It says math is racist. And that's what the Dems said. They haven't said it in a while though. They're gonna wait for the election to come back. Colty going with construction cone orange. Daynon going with red today. Done 43,932,867.94. Thank you, Dutton. See, they were actually undercutting it. He actually had $43 million hairs worth of gold sitting there, according to today's numbers. King of Biltong. Oh, the Screaming Goat. Yeah. I hear the beats in my head as I stroll through life. And then same, I hear the Screaming Goat when there's things worth laughing at. Angry Guy going with Sperm Whale Blue. Dunn going with Peach. Magic Moon going with Black. Guess who? She's wearing nothing but a I Survived Tim Hortons hat. Yeah, exactly. I love that. Appeal to Heaven. So they're almost 4 million off. Someone took the extra. I think you're right. What's up, Pure Blood? Happy freedom to you. Pure Blood says Rita's wearing solid gold. Mm-hmm. She got some of that CIA cut. Did you hear that? What are they doing outside? I think it's a Wendigo. Appeal to Heaven saying white with blue blouse. Hair juice reporter potty juice blue. It's very specific. Bill Clay, she's wearing a chili burger hat. Mm-hmm. Elder Zoomer going with red. Ghost is going with O-Face orange. Mm-hmm. Zero, Rita's wearing gold today. You guys are all guessing for gold. Sam saying magenta. Snooks, she's wearing a leather thong with a butt tassel. What is that? I'll have to Google that later. Sam, I hear prostitute. When I ask myself, did I just say that? Was that me? Yeah, I think that too. That's the best thing old man Walter ever did, other than falling up the stairs and falling off a bike, creating the MAGA King and MAGAnomics, is saying prostitute. Cheeky Chaps, I just volunteered as Jeff Mac's new security. That's right. Cheeky Chaps, did you go see that video on Rumble? I cut that clip as Cheeky Chaps buffing up to beat your dad up or something like that. I don't know. That shit cracks me up. Some Metallica. Happy freedom to you. Master Dork, rose red and black shirt. You might be onto something today. Lee Bart, happy freedom to you. Going with tan today. Meta, royal blue and snow white. Let's see who gets it today. What's up, Canuck? Happy freedom to you. Viagra plumped eggplant. Is that purple-ish? Sandra's Library going with white. Snooks. Oh, a plug. I was going to say, I don't know what a butt tassel is. It sounds festive. Only on the weekends. You ain't got a butt tassel, do you? I raised you better than that. You get up here. Yep, get up here. Yes, don't show him your butt tassel. You're a good baby. You hide those gold bars like I told you? You're a good boy. Mm-hmm. Fancy feast for life. That's right. That's right. You just don't tell nobody. We keep you supplied. You get the good stuff. You're a good boy. 10 man going with beige. Everybody place their bets. What's up, High Plains Drifter? Happy freedom to you. High Plains Drifter, what is it? Is that supposed to be sapphire? Or am I just totally reading that wrong? Pickles, my dad can beat up your dad black and blue. That's right, Pickles. That's my favorite black and blue. I try, Colty. I try. It's the only thing I'm good at. It's talking them to get their pants off. This is the hard part. Make sure we get everybody. Cheeky Chaps. I mean for the shorts though. Is that what they're called? What are they called on Rumble? I think they're called shorts over there. The shorts shouldn't skip. It's only the live streams that seem to skip. Meta, gravity was old man Walter's worst enemy. It's true. It's true. Gravity and stairs. I think that was everybody. Just making sure. All right, today Rita's got on, is that an off-white or is that on white? Is it off-white or is it on white? It might be on white. And then the gray underneath, which I thought was a tank top, but it seems to be a long sleeve. And then her vampire necklace that keeps her young forever. Hit that like button. Let's get into this.
It's time for Lefties Losing It, and this next clip is just hilarious. Watch these simpletons protesting outside an ICE facility cheer a couple of what they thought were freed immigrants. They were actually just staff members going home. These lefties are so racist. They see someone brown and they think they can't possibly be working at the ICE facility. They must be inmates. Now, Karen Bass, the hopelessly incompetent mayor of LA, is getting all sorts of celebrity endorsements, including from Hollywood actor Samuel L. Jackson.
These are the times we need someone who understands government, who also understands the needs of the people. Someone who will go in the streets and gather the people together.
Look, I'm sure in the gated community Mr. Jackson lives amongst millionaires, he doesn't get touched by the crime and dysfunction elsewhere in the city, but maybe he'll understand that once he sees his endorsement reimagined.
These are the times we need someone who understands government, who also understands the needs of the people. Someone who will go in the streets and gather the people together, not someone who will divide them. Karen Bass is that person. Karen Bass for mayor.
Let's stay in Hollywood and hear from actress Gwyneth Paltrow, who seems to think lettuce is a substitute for dairy products.
If you want to avoid dairy, one trick that I do is I dice up arugula and I put it in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It sounds weird, but it kind of adds like a nice texture to it, and it's delicious.
Oh, okay.
No, Gwyneth, it is not. And it's not dairy. I mean, these people are mad. Now, we brought you the Views meltdown over Giants quarterback Jackson Dart endorsing Trump. Well, the meltdowns are continuing. Here is former ESPN host Jamel Hill, who is now sharing her race-obsessed commentary on CNN.
In this particular case, this was an unforced error by Jackson Dart. Again, Donald Trump is historically unpopular. You are the quarterback of the New York Giants. What was the point? What is the upside in appearing at this rally? Now, he has a right to support whoever he wants, but Abdul Carter has a right to criticize his support of that. His teammate, who is a Muslim, who is a black man in America, had every right to question him about what that support means, especially when you are considered to be the face of the organization and the sort of default leader of the entire team.
From CNN to CBS now, where anchor Margaret Brennan was almost in tears talking about what a dark place America is in.
We are coming up on this 250th anniversary of the American experience. What specifically makes you optimistic? Because this country at times can feel dark these days. There's a lot of darkness. What makes you feel optimistic?
Well, ultimately, because we're in Washington, D.C. and everything revolves around politics, we have to remember that politics aren't everything.
I think that was a kind way of telling Margaret, go outside, get some sunshine, love. Now, let's go back to CNN, where Van Jones gave this insightful, balanced and not at all batshit crazy analysis after Ken Paxton's big win in Texas.
This is a bad night for America. You have a good man running against a bad man, and the bad man won. And just as a parent, that's tough.
And more on Paxton's triumph over Rhino John Cornyn. Let's hear from Fox News about the manner in which every Trump-endorsed candidate is winning.
I mean, we saw what happened in Louisiana, the primary of Bill Cassidy. We saw what happened a week ago tonight with Tom Massey in Kentucky. And now we're seeing it again tonight, okay, in Texas. Governor level, Trump endorsed 8. He won 8 times. U.S. House, 101 endorsed. He won 101 endorsed in the House, and he won 101. Let me put on the pencil right here and show you this. U.S. Senate, Sean, he has endorsed 8 candidates. And prior to tonight, he had won 8 times. And now you can take the endorsement from 8 to 9 endorsed, and from 8 to 9 winner. Ken Paxton was outspent 9-1.
Now it's been a...
All right, that is lefties losing it. Like I said, we split it into part 1. Part 2 will be tomorrow for Happy Freedom Friday, because we don't normally get lefties losing it on Friday. And if they want to make them longer, we're going to cut them in half. Why not? Anyways, we are going to be getting into the fun stuff. We're going to be eating an unreasonable amount of warheads. Then I'm going to struggle to try and cover these funny videos. First funny video of the day was provided by Russell, and it's titled Average Trip to Walmart. And our official funny video of the day was provided by Colty, and it's titled Just a Misunderstanding. And like I said, I went and pulled 6 extra funny videos because it's our 1000th episode of Coffee with Hooligans, and we got to do the fun stuff. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to hop in the chat, see what you hooligans think about lefties losing it. Also, we're at 105 official hooligans over on Rumble right now. You guys are fantastic. 10-man straight up idiots they are. Comes with the territory. Man, take their phones away and they'll be walking into walls. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let me see here. Scrolling. Thank you so much, High Plains Drifter, for the $5 hairs over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, High Plains Drifter. Thank you so much for the support. It says Kyle, is it Seraphin? Seraph? It's got to be Seraphin. Check him out. He's a SEAL. I will pull up a tab so I can remember. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for all the support, High Plains Drifter. Let me pull this tab up so I don't forget. There we go. And thank you so much, Max Anger, for the $10 hairs over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Max Anger. Thank you so much for the support. It says, I'm glad I don't live next to you. We'd get into trouble. Well, the hooligan picnic is coming up, just in case you change your mind. Appreciate you, Max Anger. Thank you so much. Done. Blue raspberry, lemon, or apple. You choose for me. Blue raspberry. All day. Blue raspberry sounds good. Michigan Patriot. Who says who is bad or good? It's all perspective. Colty is an ex-FBI agent. I'm going to check it out after the live. Elder Zoomer, when's the hooligan pot? Or I keep wanting to say hooligan potluck. That's what we were originally calling it. The hooligan picnic. Let me see. Hooligan picnic. All right. Over on the website, you don't have to have a membership for this. Hooligan Picnic 2026 happening out in Silver Lake on August 22nd, which I don't know if that's a Saturday this year or not. I might have that wrong. Let me see. May, June, July, August 22nd. It's actually a Sunday, not a Saturday, so we might... No, it is Saturday. There, yeah, Saturday. There we go. Anyways, I will drop this link in the chat. You guys can go check it out. Registration just started a couple days ago, now that I think about it. But either way, you can check it out. It's got all the details on there. Location, how much it is to camp, how much it is to get in the state park. There's a sandbar that goes out like 50 yards. So you could walk 50 yards out into the lake, and it won't even come up to waist high after that. You know, you're on your own. You better know how to swim and shit. But it's a lot of fun. We did it last year, but we were kind of late in telling everybody. So there wasn't a ton of people that showed up, but it was still a really good time. If you'd like to check out the Hooligan Picnic, you're welcome. Go check all that out. Like I said, you don't have to have a membership to see this part of the website. So clicking the link should take you right there. There. Did the thing. Anyways, reading through. Got the fun stuff coming up. Here Juice says, rent a Doom buggy. They do. They got them for rent. ATVs, Jeeps, all kinds of stuff. You can also sign up with Mac Dune Rides. And they have like big tour... I don't know what they are. It's not a van. I guess it's a big tour buggy, and they'll take you up on the dunes and stuff. I've never done any of that shit, but a lot of people like it. Well, I hope you can, 10 man. It's a lot of fun. Zero, Kyle's a master of numbers and stats. Interesting. Ted Man, you might bum a ride with Sam. There you go. Sitting here melting. It's so hot. What's up, guys? Happy freedom to you. All right, hooligans. It looks like we're good to go. Like I said, we're going to be eating some warheads here in a second, which that's going to be lots of fun. And we got our 2 official funny video of the day, and then we got our 6 extra funny videos of the day. But before we get into this, I'm going to remind you, hooligans, really quick, if you'd like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use the links in the video description. We have PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Zelle, Venmo, Locals. Buy me a coffee. You can send something to the P.O. Box, or you can even send crypto. Like I said, we're going to be eating some warheads here in a second. Let me figure out what we got. You guys had me eating all the yellow ones. We don't even have any lemon ones anymore. We got 3 pink, 2 red, 1 green, 4 blue. I'm not going to eat all these. I'll be sitting here chewing on them for the rest of the live. And I don't want that. I'd like to be able to talk. What flavor are these? So the red ones are black cherry, which that doesn't make any sense. Why'd they put it in a red label? Pink is watermelon. Blue is blue raspberry. Green is apple. So what do you think? What should we do? I think we should do the 2 black cherry ones. Maybe the apple. And maybe a blueberry? What do you think? Should we try that? Should we do that? What are you guys saying in the chat? Let's figure out what you guys are saying real quick. Because we're going to struggle with warheads. And then I'm going to have to host these funny videos. Christmas colors? Well, I want to do at least 4. Red and green will only leave us with 3. But I think we should do red and green as well. But maybe a blue one or a pink one. Go, so you love warheads? I'm not the hugest fan of warheads. Colty saying do a blue one. Peeled Evan saying green. We're going for 4 of them. Polish. It's near Ludington. It's like 40 miles south of Ludington. But it's in that area. What's up, Fresca Bean? Happy freedom. Peeled Evan saying do a green one. Fresca Bean saying do a blue one. Cheers to you, King of Biltong. Culty got to pop them 1 at a time. 1 between each video. How am I going to talk, though? I don't want to be all drooling and shit. I think we're going to do the blue one with the 2 red and the green. That's what it looks like everybody's looking for. Elder Zoomer, do we get name tags? I mean, I could probably figure out a way to do name tags. Polish, yeah, I know there's multiple Silver Lakes. It's near... Yeah. I'm trying to think what's even near it. Twin Lakes, I think, is right next to it. The area code is 49436, I think. Michigan Patriot, only 1 real Silver Lake. Polish, I know where the one is by Ludington. It might be that one. Checking on the chat. We're going to start eating warheads here in a second. Goth, when the flavors are colors. Zero, we'll have to write our screen names. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I don't want to know your guys' real name. I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. You come up and you're like, my name's Sam, unless you're Sam. I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know. You gotta just use your screen names. This is how it's gonna have to go. Zero, bring our own name tags. I will try and see what I can do about getting Like the "Hi, my name is" name tags. I'll see if I can find those for funsies. All right, hooligans, we're gonna start eating warheads here. Like I said, we're gonna go with 2 black cherries, an apple, and a blue raspberry. Let me see. I got my wipes just in case things get spicy. The black cherries, I already know. I'm gonna turn my face inside out. If that happens, the lizard people are gonna try and recruit me. Do the thing will mean something different after that. There we go. This does not look very appealing. We got 2 black cherry, an apple, asshole, and a blue raspberry. Cheers, hooligans. Oh, man. Oh, my God. It's immediately like the flavor of throw up. Oh my God. Why did I sign up for this? Huh. Oh, it's so bitter. It is straight up like stomach bile. Oh. Who said they like this shit? You're getting fucking banned. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not good. It's not even a little good. It's all bad. Holy shit. I think we're getting on the other side of it. Who? These taste awful. Did you stick your finger in my warheads? You didn't wash your hands. It's so bad. I don't even know what to compare it to. Throw up. It just tastes like throw up. Who? Almost blew snot down my face. Who? It is so bad. Come on, it's starting to taste a little bit more like candy and a little less like a night at the bar. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. You can see my face changing because the sunburn's not helping me out. I think we're good. Sam, 40,000 milligrams of THC. That's what I need after this. My diabetes just spiked. I think we made it. We made it. I'm not going to waste the candy. I'm going to keep eating it. It's not so bad now. Let's get into some funny videos, you hooligans. Now that I got 4 warheads in my face. Oh, my tongue doesn't work anymore. It don't taste like anything. Getting into our first funny video of the day. It was provided by Russell. I'm not going to be able to eat all 4 of these right now. It's titled, Average Trip to Walmart.
I told you that Mommy is here to get her tampons and her Marlboro Reds, and that's it. Huh. Excuse me, sir. What might you be looking at? Me? Nothing. I ain't looking at nothing. Hey, man. You hitting on my old lady? Huh? You see that right there? That's all mine, man. That's all mine. Man, listen. You don't have to worry one bit about me messing with your girl. And that is the honest truth. Truth. The honest truth. I thought, bruh, I mess you up, man. Note to self. Never go to Walmart after dark.
I'm saying. Getting into our official funny video of the day. Now this one was provided by Colty. I feel the color coming back into my face. Is that racist? Anyways, this is titled, like I said, first, it was provided by Colty. It's titled, Just a Misunderstanding.
So my girlfriend invited me over to eat some bass.
Yeah, are you ready?
Of course, I love fish.
No, James, not fish.
Then what?
Just come into the bedroom and I'll show you.
Okay. So I can't tell you what it actually was, but it wasn't bad. And then you started clapping my cheek.
You want to motorboat these?
What the fuck? Motorboat what? Dry land? Ugh. Bird-chested little girl. Just got to my girlfriend's house. She says she has crabs. I can't wait to see them.
No, that's not the kind of crabs that I'm talking about.
Oh, did you mean like crab legs? Because that's fine too.
No, I don't think you understand. I think we actually need to have a serious conversation.
What's so serious about crabs?
I'm serious. You should probably stop the video.
Okay, well, I guess you guys won't be seeing any crabs.
I love the screaming chicken at the end for just no reason. Funny. Now, like I said, I went and pulled 6 extra funny videos because we needed extra funny stuff today. There being 1,000 episodes of Coffee with Hooligans, which is super crazy. Hold on, how do I pause this shit? There we go. We got 6 of these fuckers. Let's run those likes up, you hooligans. This is the first of 6 here, and this is titled Average Fast Food Experience.
I just had easily the most diabolical experience in Chipotle that I've ever had, and probably anyone has ever had. So basically, the place is getting fucked.
Just bent over with customers, and there's one
single Hispanic lady running back and forth, literally making orders from beginning to the end, and then ringing them up, and then running back, and just doing this over and over. So I finally get my food, I sit down, and I'm sitting there, there's no music, and there's just this periodic beeping noise behind me from like a fucking ice machine that was broken, and I felt like I was in the ER, like it was actually like, it was torture. And so I'm sitting there, I'm noticing how absolutely bent over this lady's getting behind the counter, and I feel so bad, and then I look over and I notice
there's a fucking employee sitting next to me
eating. He's just eating. He's literally looking out the window, humming a tune, eating his food. I'm like, dude, get back there, dude. And then he starts giggling. He's just laughing to himself. There must have been something mentally wrong with this individual, which, God bless him, but it was just a little insane. And then, not to mention, after all of this, there's a mute
guy in line. Literally, there was a person in line that couldn't speak. He starts signaling to this lady, and she doesn't even
fucking speak English to begin with. But he's signaling to her, and it's working. You know, I'm watching this go down. And then at one point in the line, something went wrong, and he stormed out.
He basically said fuck it without speaking. He was like, nah, fuck it.
Just fuck it, and he left halfway through the fucking burrito, dude. And then she just wraps it. I don't know what she did. She just wrapped it up. I couldn't take it. I had to walk out because the place, I was starting to feel like I was in another universe, in another fucking world called fucking Chipotle, dude. I just had easily the most diabolical experience.
Yeah, that's about average. All right, getting into 2 of 6 here. I'm hoping my taste buds come back. These warheads are hurting me. Let's get this pulled up real quick. As quick as it'll let me. Come on. This video cracks me up. I pulled these right out of my rainy day fund. This is 2 of 6. Ronald's going through things.
Hey, you don't come to my franchise, ask for a water cup, and then get a Coke. That's fucked up. You're fucking with the family business now, homeboy. Get the fuck out. Hey, you don't come to my franchise.
I don't even know. That's why we ain't seen Ronald in a while. He's been losing his marbles. I don't know if that's McDonald's in Portland or what. Holy, getting into 3 of 6 here. I'm kind of seeing a theme. I didn't realize that when I pulled these videos up. There's kind of a theme going on. This is 3 of 6, and it's titled, It's Just Ruined. One second, I gotta figure out the volume here. There we go. I figured it out.
I was today years old when I learned this is the proper way to cut a burrito.
What do you mean, proper way to cut a burrito? That's an oxymoron. There is no proper way to cut a burrito. The moment you cut the burrito, it's no longer a burrito. It's just ruined, and you're a bad person.
I was today years.
It's just ruined and you're a bad person. Just saying. Now we're going to take a break here for just a moment because we just got raided. Hold on, let me get this figured out. Thanks so much, Boiling Point, for the raid over on Rumble. You're a badass. Appreciate you for the raid. Let me get your link really quick. You guys need to go follow Boiling Point. Follow. Go give them a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. So much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hit that like button on your way in. We're getting through some funny videos here. This is 4 of 6 here. Come on. There we go. Make sure we unmute it this time. This one's titled, Worst She Can Say Is No.
And if I shoot my shot and miss, I'm just gonna slap you. And if I shoot my shot...
You ladies better start giving us a chance out here. Holy, getting into 5 out of 6 here. Let's get this pulled up. You guys are gonna like this. This is right up our alley. Come on now, if I can pause the damn video, fight me. There we go. This one's titled, Embarrassing Your Girlfriend.
She's here to meet a 13-year-old boy.
What?
He said she's here to meet a 13-year-old boy. He had to hit her with that Chris Hansen real quick. This is 6 out of 6 right here. Let me see. This will be the last of our funny videos. This is titled Hooligans at the Bar. Hell yeah. Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm gonna grab this link really quick. I'm gonna read through all of the chats. We get the Pledge of Allegiance coming up, and then we're gonna be raiding out over on Rumble. Grab this link really quick. Still choking down these warheads. Here we go. Here's that link list, the link where all of my links are listed. So if you'd like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, we'd really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because you got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. It's the best way to be notified every single time we go live. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going 24/7. We have 2 news boards to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. So definitely go join Discord. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links and all kinds of stuff right there while watching the live. You also have access to Hooligans Alley, which is our private social media area. You'll have access to the forums, the arcade, the Hooligan AI, and our advanced messaging system with the built-in group chats. So definitely go get yourself a membership for jeffmaclive.com. It's the home with the hooligans. Now, like I said, we're going to read through really quick. We got the pledge coming up, and then we're raiding out over on Rumble. Zero, whoever got the keys, let's see, whoever's keys they are, you get to go home with them. Yeah. It's a pretty neat way of figuring it out. Sam, damn son, I don't know. He said, I'm gonna shoot my shot, and if I miss, I'm just gonna slap you. 10-man medicine time for Tiger. Here we go. What do you gotta do to give him medicine? I've never had to give Klaus medicine. Hopefully I don't have to. I don't know how I would do that. He'd probably whip my ass. Colty, one more for the road. Holy. Let's eat a watermelon one. I can't even taste anything. It probably won't taste like anything. Don't smell like anything. I can't help it. You gotta do the sniff test before you stick it in your mouth. Cheers, Hooligans. Ugh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Watermelon? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Why does it taste like that? Holy shit. I can't even talk. It's so bad. Fuck. Who? Why did I agree to that? What ones did I eat before? The pink ones might be the worst. Holy shit. I like feel it in my sinuses. Who? I think it made my wiener shorter. Fuck. Who? Okay. I think we're getting on the other side of it. Fuck those things. Fuck those things. Anyways, reading through the chat, we get the pledge coming up. Rating out over on Rumble. Oh, that made my eyelids sweat. Max Anchor, he won't taste anything till Monday. I'm saying. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate you. And happy freedom to you. Side Dog raiding the cat dog. I think we already raided cat dog this week. I'll have to check the list. Oh, I appreciate you, Fresca Bean. Thank you. The watermelon ones are awful. It's like licking an aspirin. Elder Zoomer, that's what community looks like. That's right. What's up, Wood Geek? Happy freedom to you. Happy freedom to you, Boiling Point. Thank you so much for the raid. What's up, Jason? Happy freedom to you. Thank you, Zero. Tin Man, yeah, he's 14. Yeah, he's grown. MU rated cat dog on Monday. Yeah, we did. We rated the cat dog already this week. What's up, that girl? Happy freedom to you. What's up, Hammerhead Fred? Happy freedom to you. God, instant meme face. Yeah, I can't help it. The sour stuff is very sour. It's bitter. It's like it's not even sour. It's just bitter. What's up, Tay? Happy freedom to you. You're asking me a question. You can ask me another one if you want to. It's probably going to be shitty, but that's okay. Thank you so much, Colty, for the doll hair over on Rumble. Really appreciate you, Colty. Thank you so much for the support. Says, thank you, Jeff, and congratulations on this amazing night. Don't forget to snag all the clips that I just made of you eating all that sour shit. I will. Thank you so much, Colty. I appreciate you. Megalica, one more? No, I'm done. I'm done. Kim, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. All right, Hooligans. It's that time once again. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. That was a false raid alarm there. Don't you worry. We were just testing. It was just a drill. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, but let me spit this candy out because it feels disrespectful. So give me a second. Who? Yeah. Okay. Let's do a thing, you hooligans. Hey, Kim, you can do this with us, you piece of shit. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We did the thing. It's time once again to be raiding out over on Rumble, but of course we got to cut off Twitch because it is against those community guidelines over there on that soft ass platform. So if you're watching on Twitch right now and you'd like to be a part of the raid, you're welcome to join us over on X, Blaze, Kick, YouTube, Rumble, or jeffmaclive.com. Otherwise, I will see you Twitch Hooligans tomorrow for Happy Freedom Fridays, Coffee with Hooligans. Everyone else just sit tight because we got this raid coming up. Maybe. What's going on Rumble Studio? Hold on a second. Let's refresh the page here. Don't be doing anything goofy. We're in the middle of a live. There we go. There we go. Now let me just double check things here. Good to go? We're good to go. Let's see who we're rating over here on the Rumble. Check my list really quick. Wilkie's live, Waffle Meat's live, Angel's live, Handy's live, We Are the Show is live, Soundboard Lord is live. Our options are open. Let me see. Have we rated Handy? We have not rated Handy or We Are the Show. Let's rate Handy News. Let's see how that's going. How long have they been live? They've been live almost 2 hours. Let me see. We could. Yeah, let's do that. We'll rate Handy News. Here, Juicer. I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it to you. Here, Juicer. All right, Hooligans. We are going to be rating Handy News here. There we go. Hit the like button as soon as you land. Let's get raiding.
But you can vomit and shit yourself.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do, Stock.
You can't do it.
And we're getting a raid
Jeff
from Jeff
Mack has just raided us.
Yes, they picked the perfect time to get in here too.
Yeah, come on in, Jeff. Enjoy this titillating conversation going on here, bud.
Yes.
Bring her on in.
It's not working. It's not playing it for you guys. Dang it.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
TV Green and Amber May are both over there on the Rumble side. I'm gonna not hear the end of this now.
Oh no, you're not.
And I've got Dawn. I'm sunk. That's it. You sunk
my They're friends. They're laughing along with us.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Jeff Mack. I was watching him the other day. I watch him a lot. It's fun to watch him sometimes. He gets going. It's
yes.
It's hilarious. It's fun.
Cheers.
It's a whole lot more of watching on the Rumble, all the different people. And then when you like I'm watching you, and then you talking about stuck, being on Pilled and everything. You start watching people over on Pilled, and then it's like this cycle of just going through and watching people. And it's like, oh, I wonder what this guy is. I wonder what that one. No, I don't like that one. I'll go over here and I'll watch this one, and it's like, it's amazing what you find. The people and the different mindsets and everything. It's pretty cool. You
And
may
it
have
is,
burped then farted, but you cannot burp and fart at the same time.
Okay,
Just like you can't keep your eyes from closing when you sneeze either. I dare you to try.
Hold on, real
I
quick.
can do it. I can do it.
Real quick.
Like this, maybe. Fucking like holding them.
Oh yeah. When I sneeze, it's like my eyes get like this big. I'm just like and it's.
Jeff Mack is celebrating his 1,000th stream tonight, so everyone give
wow.
him a cheers for that.
How do you find that? Did you have to
Congratulations,
count them?
Jeff. That is fantastic.
Like Dana gives up a number every morning, and I'm like, I wonder
We
where
have to
I'm at.
remember when we even started at a year. We don't even know the amount of shows we've done.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
I'm at 950. Today was 950.
Nice.
So I'm 50 away from 1,000.
And that's not counting the early shows. It's not counting like the first 6 or 8 months. Because I didn't start actually counting until about 9 months in.
See,
Yeah, I don't think we started ours till I joined.
It would tell you how many videos you have up there.
It probably does.
If Dremel does somewhere, it doesn't tell me. But then again,
Kevin says he's done almost 500.
That's awesome.
Okay, I have something worth sharing.
Uh-oh. Okay.
No, he's coming out, guys.
Again?
I'm just preemptively shaking my head. Yeah.
Fantastic raid, you hooligans. Good stuff. I didn't realize he had God sign with him. His beard is magnificent. Either way, like I said, fantastic raid. We are going to read through the chat really quick, but we are wrapping this up. We'll be live again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Reading through. Cyril, turn off Twitch. We turned it off. All the way. Oh, I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you hooligans who have been sticking with us for almost 6 years. Like I said, on Saturday, we're going to be celebrating 6 years of live streaming, which is really crazy. There's a bunch of George Floyd funny videos that I'm thinking we're going to have to put on the schedule for Saturday, because that's what kicked it all off, is we were covering those George Floyd riots. 6 years. I'm going to try and grab a bunch of clips. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I just know that I'm going to try and make it as fun as possible. 6 years is a big deal, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you guys. So I really appreciate all of you hooligans. Hey, thanks for being with us, Sam. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Zero. Elder Zoomer, yeah, that would be badass. I've never been to anything like that. I'd love to go. Oh, much love to you, Abby Girl. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And thank you for all your support. Appreciate you, Plastic Quack. Thank you, Magic Moon. Oh, yeah. Here, Juicer, I want to show you. Let me see. Forgot I was in the middle of doing that. Just a moment. Gotta drop something in the chat over on the website. There we go. 10-man Tiger sounding like I'm trying to kill him. He don't want to feel better, 10-man. Sam started watching in 2020. I know, Sam. You've been sticking with us for a long time. Yeah, Elder Zoomer, that would be awesome. Hey, I appreciate you, Master Dork. Thank you for sticking with us today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you, Goth. Thank you, Metallica. Cheeky Chops, Snickers ice cream bars are bomb. Yeah, I agree. I like the drumsticks too. I don't know if that's what they call those ones specifically, but like the ice cream cones that got chocolate and stuff in them, those are awesome too. Meta, I liked it when you joined Handy's live voice chat. It was fun. Yeah, we'll have to do it again. I think they invited me back. I've had non-stop catastrophes since then, so I haven't been able to do that, but I think they invited me again. I need to check my messages on Discord. Zero, yeah. That's why I was saying, like, Kim needs to do the pledge with us, since they think so little of us Americans. They need a little American in their life. Elder Zoomer, yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of clips and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's double check in here through the chat. Don't want to miss any of you guys. Alright. I think we are good to go. Pickles, drumsticks are the best. I agree. Thank you, Pickles. Appreciate you hanging out with us today. All right, hooligans, it looks like we're good to go. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the 1000th episode of Coffee with Hooligans. Like I said earlier, I would not be able to do this without you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for sticking with me through the good days and through the bad days. The problems that we have and all the fun that we get to enjoy, like I said, would not be able to do it without you guys. So I really appreciate you wholeheartedly. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for helping me cover the news. And thank you for helping me make the news suck a little less. Go enjoy the rest of your day. You guys are fantastic. Go find yourself some good food, have fun, and be safe. And I'm going to try and do the same. And make your way back to us tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans. And I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.